Welcome to the Scottish Rite Journal podcast, an audio presentation of the Scottish Rite Journal, brought to you by the Supreme Council of the Scottish Rite, Southern Jurisdiction, Mother Supreme Council of the World. This message brought to you from our Sovereign Grand Commander Jim Cole. 33rd degree is called Tock and comes from the March-April 2022 issue of the Scottish Rite Journal.
Hello, Jim Cole here, Sovereign Grand Commander, and I want to share with you an article from the March-April issue of the Scottish Rite Journal. All of the last several years' worth of issues of the journal are available on our website, and you can read them in digital format or download them to read them at your leisure. This article is entitled Tock. They surround us on almost every side. These motivators of movement, sources of stress, and answers to reflective questions. They are so commonplace, so known to all, that an online search of the word clocks yields more than 4.4 billion results. True, owing to the rapidly increasing commercialization of the internet, a mind-boggling number of these entries are simply advertisements promoting the sale of hundreds of varieties of clocks. Clearly, if the number of advertisements is any indication, humans have a great desire to own their own time. Why? Why do we have all these clocks of some sort almost always within reach? From my desk chair, I see a clock on my wrist, on my computer screen, on my desk phone, on my cell phone, and both a battery-operated clock and even an hourglass on my desk, an early version of a clock. First, our daily life probably begins with a clock sounding an alarm. The alarm's goal is to motivate us to move from a prone to a more upright position. Though those charming clocks with the snooze feature have become a test of human discipline. In fact, repeated use of the snooze feature can ultimately inspire increased speed in a human and may increase the stress in that human's day. Yes, clocks can certainly be sources of stress. It is the rare human who has never uttered the phrase, "I cannot believe what time it is." Careful reflection on that phrase relative to the big picture of life might bring a smile to one's face. Upon deeper reflection, perhaps humans should earnestly ask, what time is it in my life? Is it time to consider any changes in actions or attitudes? Is it time to think more of others? Is it time to undertake a new challenge? Or is it time to let go of an old grudge? My ancient clock, the hourglass on my desk, is intended to remind me of the many blessings and opportunities I have in my life, which I sometimes overlook as they go by like each grain of sand passing through the hourglass. Each time I watch the sand, it is my hope to remember that like each second passing on a modern clock, each grain of sand is the passing of an opportunity to do just a little better with that second or grain of sand. than I did with the one preceding it. You see, clocks indeed pose more eternal questions for each of us. Do we realize that each second of life is a gift from the Supreme Architect? And have we made the best use of it? Freemasonry teaches that humans always continue to put things off, implying we can somehow manage, delay, or control the passage of time, or perhaps provide ourselves with a greater quantity of it as if to somehow possess it. In reality, time marches on. How we act as we walk in step with it determines the quality of our lives and indeed the quality of our eternity.
If you would like to hear more of the Grand Commander's message from the Scottish Rite Journal, like, share, and please leave a comment.